And welcome to the Siege, week 40-ish or so.
Seems like it.
Yeah, thereabouts. My name's Jason Eyes. I am joined by Sean. Boom goes the dynamite. He's on the cameras with us tonight. Tim, the technician, Neil, whatever his last name. He'll be with us. Yeah, he'll be back with us here in a little bit. He just had to go run an errand right quick, but he'll be right back with us. Most importantly, our special guest, our celebrity guest, is here with us tonight, Mr. Greg Brenner. Greg, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on.
Greg, you hold many titles. One of them has got to be most important celebrity we've had on the Siege so far.
Well, you keep a low bar then.
well, Sean's on the show.
Yeah, I was the winner until this moment.
Yeah.
I'm happy to give it up to you.
But thanks to Greg's been an old friend of mine, IDA president, IDA board member for a long time.
Right.
You are a man who wears many hats. You are the computer guy for IUPUI. You
Right.
are a rock promoter. You are an award show presenter, an MC, as they say in the biz. And you are a squirrel lover of some sort. But we'll get into that in a little bit later. All right? Let's talk first about your IUPUI. Now, I understand just from knowing you that you're going to be retiring after 27, 30 or so years.
Yeah. It's been a long run. I rode the first wave of computers, and just one of those guys. And now, it's time for me to walk.
So I know you're the computer guy, but what is it exactly that you do with them?
Well, I mean, I started with doing everything from server, because back when computers started,
Sure.
You did the server, you did the backup, you did the database administration, you did the mail administration, you did everything. Everything was under your hat, and then, all those jobs eventually got sectioned off into other jobs, and so now I mainly help the executive staff make sure that their video conferences go through.
Now, your fun job, one of your fun jobs is you are a punk rock promoter.
That is fun.
That is a fun job. Now,
Yep.
You've been doing that for how long?
For over 21 years, have well over 1,300 shows under our belt.
And it's completely nonprofit.
Nonprofit,
And it's-
501c3.
And essentially what you do is you get with the bands, you hook the bands up with the bars, and you go forward from there. Is that right?
Yeah,
you
basically
schedule the
we either seek out bands or bands come to us, and then we either match them with our weekly show, which is
Sure.
every Saturday night, or with another show that we match up a appropriate venue.
Now
depending on the size of the
You
band.
mentioned it there, and we'll get into your streaming adventures that you're into a little bit too. But you had one of the Ramones over at your house just the other day.
Yep.
You've opened up, your band has actually opened up for Motorhead before.
Yeah.
You are true. I'm just justifying. You are true celebrity that we have here, and we didn't even have to pay you a performance fee or anything of that type nature.
Yeah, well, we
It's
are
wonderful.
a nonprofit. we're great at not making any money.
That was the best comeback ever.
That's good because we're non-paying. It should work out well. The rock promoting stuff that you do now, you also go live on some of your shows through the web, obviously.
Right.
If someone wanted to watch one of the shows that you booked that's going on that night, every Saturday night, am I right?
Right.
Where do they go to find it?
Well, it's Punk Rock Night
There you go.
Indianapolis.
Plug away. That's
punkrocknight.com.
$100 to do that, by the way.
We're on Facebook, Punk Rock Night Indianapolis, but punkrocknight.com is our site that we've just pushed from the beginning, and now we just basically stream every show for free on there. Ask for donations, but if you, because there's a lot of people that are handicapped or can't make it physically to the show, or live somewhere else.
Sure.
We just offer the show for free, and we have put a donation link up.
Oh, very nice. And so you do that, and that's usually on the weekends, right?
Yep, every
And so
Saturday night.
And someone can go to punkrock.com and watch the show.
Yep, punkrocknight.com.
On Thursday nights, you have a live streaming show
Mm-hmm.
where you review the activities from the last weekend,
Right.
and you give a preview of what's coming up the following weekend. Am I right?
Yep. Every Thursday at 7:30. Started during COVID. We just when everything got shut down. Naturally, entertainment got shut down as well.
Sure.
And so it started as a daily, just kind of what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Because I felt bad for people that are living in the studio apartment, and then now they're all shut up by themselves. But so it started like that. But now we use it as kind of like a preview, a infomercial for the show coming up, and the show that you might have just seen or missed.
Okay.
And we show the videos on there. It's kind of like MTV when they used to play music.
Okay. Now, a lot of your shows go through the Melody Inn,
Right.
which is it's a bar in Fountain Square. Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. And it's a punk bar.
Yeah.
It's a fun bar to go to.
Yep.
It's a blast to go there.
Oh yeah.
But you've booked some other
we
big.
have both kinds of music, punk and rock.
Oh, really? Excellent. And ska on occasionally too.
Right.
Occasionally.
Okay, so ska.
All right.
Yeah, you do have ska. A lot of fair share of ska.
Yeah. One of the one of the other things that you do is you book some other big venues. Can you tell me some of the other big venues in town that you've booked?
We've done shows at the Murat, Emerson Theater, Hi-Fi. Basically, most of the big venues in town, aside from any stadiums, because punk rock ain't that popular.
Now, when you retire from IUPUI, are you going to continue doing this stuff too?
Oh, this will carry on without me because we've set up a system so that this will keep going forward. We have a board of directors now, and so it does not all lie on me. My partner Rich Barker, he's been main keeping the rodeo together, if you will, ringmaster.
Okay. Yep.
And I've been working a lot on the back end on the video stuff, much like you guys have done here.
Sure.
Just because the amount of work it takes to get all of this going, and I must say you guys have done a marvelous job.
I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, keep going.
Yeah. That $100 fee is just getting less as you talk.
Down to 75.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that PRN or Punk Rock Night does is you have a annual award show. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes,
now,
we do.
And you make your own trophies, which have become quite coveted in the business, from what I understand.
It was a year in, and we thought.
Hold that up in front of the camera so everybody can see it. There you go. Look at that bad boy. Now, you make those yourself.
Yep.
All right.
They're
Safety pin and all.
Heavy duty.
Pretty heavy duty stuff.
Murder someone with one of these.
Yeah. Now, there's even you realize that this was a serious affair when there was controversy over who got what award, am I right?
Right. Well, it just kind of, it's like, what our year anniversary, what are we going to do to celebrate? Because I didn't think the thing would last 6 months.
Yep.
And then here we are, we did a year, and we were like, well, let's just, do a award show, like making fun of the Grammys and stuff.
Ironically, it's the same with Sean, Tim, and I. We didn't think it lasted 6 months. And here we are in month 8.
Uh-huh.
Who knew?
Amazing,
yeah. Who knew? So, and now one of the more interesting hobbies that you have for me is you post on Facebook your love of squirrels and how you set up different things for your squirrels in your backyard. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the stuff you put out there for them?
Well, when COVID hit, it was a rough time for us all, and so you start looking to nature for some guidance. And I have a bunch of squirrels in my backyard, and so I basically set up like a little bar for them back there with tables and chairs, and I would set out, drinks and nuts and everything. And then
some people start dart shows. Other people set up little bars for squirrels in their backyard and film them so they can see them live.
It was a lonely existence. But, the squirrels, we had fun. But, my advice on this is to treat the squirrels like you would the mafia. Don't get involved or you're going to get into trouble eventually.
You named the squirrels. Can you give us some of the names that you had for the squirrels?
Fat Boy, Floyd. There was one called Jimmy that would come through, but there was little brown squirrels and big gray squirrels, and so sometimes they would fight among themselves.
You seem to harbor a little bit of anxiety when you talk about Jimmy that comes through every now and then.
Well, the cats kind of broke up the thing too. Then the cats started hanging out, and
it sounds like a good time to move on to your IDA history.
Oh.
All right. Because what people may not know about you, are IDA president. You've been on the IDA. You were on the IDA board for a very long time. How long were you on the IDA board?
We were on there for, I think, I want to say like 3 years. But
3 years?
we were asked to join the board to help out, and we did many at St. Pat's,
Yeah.
and then it was just right before COVID where things started to falter a bit with the board and that we didn't really have the participation that we needed.
Yeah.
And it was not a responsibility that I was willing or
Yeah. Well,
wanted
you
to
had
take
squirrels.
on.
You had squirrels
but
and
we
cats
had-
all meeting in your backyard.
Well, we had to take it over in order because I did not want to see the thing die because
Sure.
I knew it would pick back up, and it has.
Yep. Yep.
I was there to help it through its difficult transition.
Well, now Mark and CJ Raymer are leading the way, and,
Yep.
and the board there is doing some fantastic work. They're
Well
doing some
done.
great work with them. They
Yeah.
really are. Talk about your own personal darts. How long personally have you been playing darts?
Well, off and on 30 years.
Off and on 30 years.
So, I mean, for a vast majority of my life, I got originally involved. I'd always just kind of thrown around, and then I was invited to be on a league when I was living out in Boston
Okay.
at a at this punk bar out there called Fathers 2. So,
Okay.
we used to throw out of there and travel from bar to bar,
Sure.
as the band, as the bars, as the what are they? The team, right?
Yep.
Team, not
Yeah.
a band.
Same thing.
So yeah, we'd go from bar to bar, and then they'd come us, and then we'd have like that home field advantage where we'd blast Motorhead, and they would have to play, and all the baseboards were all kicked out on the bottom because people were just a little bit more
It's not your folk music crowd.
No, we
Yeah.
would definitely try for the psychological edge. You
Very
have
good.
your good darters and
Very
bad
good.
darters, and you kind of feel them out after a while, and what'll get them.
Well, the last time you and I played together, it was before COVID or pre-COVID, as they say now, and that was over at the VFW on 10th Street.
Right.
You still play there a little bit?
Haven't since COVID, but we had a lot of deaths in the dart community during
Sure.
that time. And so I'm the landscape changed. So we have not rejoined a league yet. Kristen and I are getting ready for retirement,
Okay.
and so we're kind of keeping our ends open right now. But I could see myself hitting a couple blind draws here in the future. And
Now, I've never seen you play soft tip. Would you join a soft tip league?
I'm a little bit more. I lean toward. I've got nearly 50 sets of steel tip darts.
Okay,
I mean, as insane as it is and sounds, I have like all these high end darts that I always figured this would be the one. I bought a pair in New York once, and then I went to a bar and threw them. Boom! Immediately 180. I was like, finally, I have found the set.
Yes.
And then the second throw wasn't so.
Yeah, well, that happens with darts. Very often, it's not the dart that is actually going to do
Yeah,
it.
well, I thought it was going to be the dart.
No, you're
but-
currently throwing with Danny Lobbies. You were telling me.
Oh
earlier
yeah,
on. Is that right?
I have a set of those that I'm getting used to, but they kind of follow kind of the traditional target shape.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
nice stuff.
Well, we're going to start. I want to talk about the teams tonight and some of these folks tonight. But before I do that, let me give a shout out or thoughts and prayers at the minimum to our friends up in Michigan. They lost one of their own here just yesterday, Mr. Eric Hill, or Big Tuner as he's known up there. Suddenly passed away, and I know you guys are hurting today. I've seen on social media you guys are really hurting today, but all the thoughts and prayers of certainly us and all the people in Indy Darts are with you guys, and
Absolutely.
all the best to you guys and his family, and nothing but thoughts and prayers with you guys. Our thoughts are with you. So tonight's matchup, all right?
Yes.
Battle of the Sexes 3.
Yes.
All right. Did you see Battle of the Sexes 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay. Women win the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Guys win the second one.
Right.
This is the leg decider. All right. This is the one that's going to determine the better players between the men and the women. Tonight's the night. Do you know any of these players?
Yes. Yes.
Well, tonight's the night until we have Battle of the Sexes 5.
There you go.
Well, four's going to come first.
Well,
Yeah, four's probably first, and that'll be a tie.
The first woman who ever beat me in darts was a Hoosier. So
Oh, who's that? Do you remember?
I do not remember the person that beat me, but I remember. Oh no, it was Debbie.
Debbie Hughes?
Yes. Yeah, she
yeah,
slaughtered me.
Yeah.
Slaughtered me.
She's a fan of the show. She'll
Yep,
be
she's
on.
probably
yeah,
on.
she's probably watching you right now.
It was, and she just wiped the board with me. I was dumbfounded.
Yeah. Well, we
But,
like
you
Debbie.
know.
Now, these players tonight, do you know any of them?
Yeah. I know we have a
You know
state
J-Mac.
champion.
Well, we do
J-
have a
J-
state.
J-
You
J-
know
J-Mac,
J-Mac, right?
mhm.
J-Mac was a state champion.
Yeah, back in the day.
It's funny when they write down. We ask the players a questionnaire before they go. If they put down state champion men's singles, then you know it's probably a level 2, level 3. If they put
Or
down
level 5.
a level 5.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Level
When-
5 state champion.
When they
2015.
specify the level, it's usually one of the higher levels. So, but J-Mac, he's a PGA Tour professional, a teaching professional.
Debbie is
Really?
watching, by the way.
Debbie
Right
is watching. Yeah. He's a PGA Tour professional, been playing for 17 years. He's his first night on the siege tonight. He's going to represent one of the guys. And another gentleman you may not know, Cody Young.
Right. You were telling me about him earlier. Plays bass, huh?
Plays bass in a local punk rock band.
I guess I got to know him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're here just to scout him, quite frankly.
Yeah, well, I will definitely look up the man.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the drive back, the drive home, or something like that is the name of the band. I posted it on the Indie Dart site. I'll put the link, the YouTube link to the video. It's got a great song out.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic song.
It's catchy.
It is. It really is. But he's playing tonight. Here's the catch about Cody. He's here because he's talented. He's only been playing for 1 year.
A year, huh?
1 year. Can you imagine that? So he'll be playing. You'll see him tonight. The women tonight, the ladies tonight, represented by Hannah Miller,
All right.
kind of the princess of the indie dart community, even though she lives out in Greenfield.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but she's
difference.
she's a young up and coming player. She's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
She really is, and her game has come leaps and bounds. Quite frankly, just since we started doing the show.
Right.
But she's a mixed doubles state champion. She's been playing for about 4 years.
Mhm.
Lives out in Greenfield, like I said. Her boyfriend Dylan Cheshire is here with her tonight. But great couple. You'll see her tonight.
Dylan and I have the same problem. That is that we are the second best player in our family.
Well, that's
out
fair.
of the husband and wife.
You've always got someone to
Boyfriend,
improve with.
girlfriend. Yeah.
And Allie McQueen. Allie McQueen lives local. He actually
Yep.
lives really close to the castle.
Been playing for a while.
Allie's been playing for 20 years.
Mhm.
Fantastic player. She's only gotten better in those 20 years, too. Now, a little known fact about Allie, she was the MVP of our high school softball team.
Oh, really?
And she played competitive softball for quite a bit after she graduated high school.
Nice.
Stayed with that. Wonderful lady. I love
Mhm.
Allie. I really do. She'll come over
Got
every
that
now and
hard
then.
underhand pitch.
Oh, yeah. She'll just come over every now and then, just hang out and shoot darts. But Allie's a wonderful person. She works at Yamaha. If you ever get to know somebody, get to know Allie. You'll enjoy every minute of it.
Right
She's a
on.
great gal. She really is. Let's go to score predictions.
Oof.
All right. Now we're playing a race to 8. All
Race
right.
to
We're gonna have 4 legs of cricket, and the rest of them are gonna be 0-1, open end, double up. All right.
Right.
So. Who's your pick? Let's pick male or female. Who you picking to win tonight?
I think I'm going to go female.
You gonna go female?
Yeah, just in honor of Debbie.
Yeah.
Kicking my ass.
You want to throw out a score prediction? One of them's got to be 8, and the other number's got to be
well,
less than 8.
I think they're going to take it to the limit, and contrary to my earlier thoughts, I think it's going to be a very close 7 to 8.
7 to 8.
Mhm.
Okay, you changed from my last time.
Yeah, I did.
All right, that's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
now that I've had a chance to look them over a little bit, see the fighting shape,
Yeah, you're going to go
now
7
that
to
they've all weighed in and we're ready to go.
8. Sean, fill in this sentence for me.
Yep.
If blankety blank does blankety blank, then blankety blank will win.
If Cody Young doesn't let the situation of playing on the siege get the best of him, the men will win.
The men will win. Oh, you have a score prediction on that?
8-6.
8-6 guys. All right. I am going to go. Let me think about it here. I'm going to go with the ladies because, quite frankly, they're a lot better looking than the fellas.
The fellas are pretty good looking this week, though. I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to go 8-5. Yeah, one of us here is not married. So
Need to get that betting
Yeah.
side app
Yeah.
going.
I'm going to go ladies 8-5 on this one. All right, we're going to switch over to our walk-in cam. The
Good
people
luck.
that walks in the door first is the person that won the piddle. The players have already piddled. Let's see who's going to walk in first. Who won the piddle?
The men.
J-Mac.
Look at him.
Look at
Should've
that.
known.
He's dressed for a golf match.
He
isn't
sure is. He came straight
Yeah.
from work, I think.
He's dressed for a golf match.
Golf shirts make nice start shirts.
That
as
is
well.
J-Mac. His partner is Cody Young. Let's see if Cody walks in on time. Should be walking in any minute now. There he is. That's our Cody wearing shorts. Got his hat out backwards. He looks like, does he look like a bassist? Does he look like, he looks more like a drummer
Hey, he
to me.
looks like a bassist.
He does look like a bassist. That's what bassists look like. Hey, Cody's got a very straight throw, right from his eye, straight throw, straight forward, right out.
Nice. Love what you've done with the place.
Well, thank you. There is Miss Hannah Miller.
There she is.
Yeah, Hannah is a very good shot. Actually worked with Tim and Jason on how to bring that elbow in. She used to bring her elbow out wide
Yeah.
and tuck it in.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
those darts.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really. You want to change your score prediction at this point?
I don't know.
You might want to go back to 8-5.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right
maybe.
there. There's Miss Allie McQueen.
All right.
One of my
This could be the
faves.
ringers.
One of my faves.
Allie's darts spin so fast in the air.
Now she drops that front shoulder and kind of cocks her eye a little bit. There's Boy Wonder himself, the
Right
ref,
on. Keeping things in order.
Mr. Keegan Ives.
All right, so while they're warming up here, guys, I just want to talk to you about this 3-day dart tournament coming up at Night Owls. $3,000 ad, April 29th, 30th, and May 1st, 2022. If you're looking there, there's some blind draws, separate men's and women's. There's some open events, master, non-master levels. It's quite the bit of a mix the entire weekend long. $10 entry fee per person per event. That's nothing.
Yep, and it's open to all.
Yeah, if you do not have just darts PPD standings, you must bring your current stats or play as a master. So
Yep.
those are the stipulations there.
And let me tell you, if you haven't been to Night Owls lately, you need to stop by there. The place has got completely renovated. They got steel tip boards. They got soft tip boards. It's looking terrific. I talked to the owners there. They're even going to expand farther than what it is. While we're on this, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. And we are sponsored tonight by Night Owls, which is a new sponsor for us. Thank you, Night Owls, for sponsoring us. The Mad Hatter Bar and Grill. Sideline Sports Pub is with us also. Later on tonight, we'll go to the Whiskey Bent Bullseye Cam. And at some point in time, we'll also switch over to the North Point Bank Doubles Cam. I think Sean just went to go get the Dark Connect set up. Dark Connect's not working correctly. So, what are you thinking so far, Greg? What's your impressions?
Well, I just think this is a wonderful setup, and it's nice. It's nice for me that I can actually tune in from home and watch this because, I've tuned into other matches before, and frankly, I find any dart match exhilarating.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Did you realize there was a castle in the middle of Canby?
I had no idea about that. It's practically impossible to find from my mechanic, but much driving and weaving through the floor. This castle is amazing. I am in awe by it. When they first put me on camera, I was just here when my jaw dropped.
Well, and you can see I built that brick wall behind us all by myself.
Yes, well, your work has not gone unnoticed.
Folks, as you can see right now, what we're just doing is we're putting in the code for Dark Connect because somebody forgot to do it, and I'm not going to say who that was, but it might have well been me. All right, so it looks like we've already got going. This is Cody Young getting started. He shoots a 41. J-Mac opening it up with a 60.
Woo! Hey, we got it figured out.
All right, well done, sir. Very well done.
I had to talk Keegan into doing it because he was like, we'll finish this leg and then we'll go back into it. I go, no, that's kind of half the part. So.
Oh, Allie throws the second dart off the board there. That's unusual to see for Allie. Maybe a little bit of nerves kicking in.
It'll come around here in a minute.
Yeah, what you'll see with these guys, Greg, especially the first couple of legs, you'll see some nerves kicking in. You'll see some strange things happening.
Well, there's always that when the darts first start going and I don't know, sometimes towards the end too, things kind of trail off. I know how it goes. I've been through my fair share of pressure matches.
Hannah, just a 30 there. Now here's Cody. It's fantastic. I just love his form. He's straight from the eye, straight forward, back from the nose, from the forehead, straight forward. Not a great score there, but still, his darts were close. He was right there, just a wedge away.
Well, that's how people would tell you to do it.
Yep.
I mean, if they were trading you on darts, but everybody's got their style.
Yeah, J-Mac goes straight from the eye as well. He almost does like a little pump as he throws the dart.
Well, see, J-Mac's a person that knows form, being a golf instructor. So, I think this is something that he holds a little bit more, might hold a little bit more religiously.
A little bit more form.
But, is that sometimes a demerit or to your detriment? Because, you try to get that flow, get that flow going.
I agree. And speaking of form, this young lady right here has got the ideal form for shooting. Now we're gonna watch Hannah, and then we got Cody right back to back. Both those guys just starting out between the two of them, only 5 years worth of experience in darts, and the form that they have right now is perfect. Cody, what I like about Cody, from the shoulders down, his whole body is very, very still. All right. What you'll see with Allie there, she does spin the dart on her release, which on occasion can be a little inconsistent, especially when she's warming up until she gets that temperature right. She drops that front shoulder quite a bit and does spin them on a release. That's a good first by J-Mac there. Nice second.
Yeah.
Do we have a 180? Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Good
That's
125.
That's a solid dart right there.
Yep, that
Gives
was
them
good.
the advantage in the leg for sure.
Folks, if you're watching tonight along with us, please give us a share. Give us a like. Let's get these people the recognition that they deserve out there. And, Sean, we've neglected to say thank you to all those people that are sending us stars.
Oh, absolutely.
We greatly appreciate it. Brian Drew with 100 stars. Tim Neal with a couple 100 stars. That's an excuse for him not being here. Austin Montgomery for 310 stars. Thank you, Austin.
Yeah, you can see his hand's actually shaking a little bit as he's holding that dart. I don't know if you guys can notice that on the screen. For Cody, that is.
Yeah.
It
Kelly
just,
Price,
it just
couple
takes a
100
minute.
stars.
It just takes a minute to get into the flow of just playing darts,
See, there she is, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, she's starting to come in now a little bit.
Yep.
All right, J-Mac on 68 is going to go trip 20 for double 4.
Art sending 500 stars. Thank you, Art. I appreciate that, my friend.
Unless he wants to do that route for double 10. Double 10. Ooh, boy.
Just on the inside. He's going to leave his partner on a tricky
That's
layout.
why I like more the double 4, but that'll work.
Yep.
Hannah back on 189 can just put pressure on the 10, and honestly, that might be all she needs to do.
there
And that
we go.
trip 18 is a good start.
Yeah, that's a good miss right there.
If you're going to miss by 2.
Yes, sir. 74 scored.
Oh, look at this.
75. That's 114 scored. Oh, 114 left.
Well, this is a tough out.
Yeah, let's see what he's going to do here. Should be a double 5. Ooh, went low.
See?
It's tight.
I hate the 10. I hate the 10, man.
When you throw low like that, it's usually a good sign that you're a little bit tight. Yeah, you're right,
Good
Sean.
second dart.
If you take a look at his hand,
good
his hands.
follow-up.
Watch his hand a little bit closely on that. Yeah, a little bit of a
it's
shake
shaking.
to it. Yeah.
And that's what it does. And now they're in the
Yeah.
madhouse, and this is how you lose a leg with a big lead.
Yes. Yes. Good call. All right, Miss Allie. We're going to start out with this 114 here.
She's going to start out at the top.
Ooh.
102 left, so no longer an out. But she can, you never know with your opponent on 2. Just get it down low, see what happens.
Yep. 52 scored. 62 left.
Double 1. Can you escape the madhouse early? A little high on the first one.
Yeah, you always play it shy.
Yep. Now draw it back in. Aggressive on dart 3.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
drew it in a little bit too much.
Exactly what I do.
All right, let's see what Hannah does. She has options. The typical route is the trip 10. We'll see what happens. Yep, she's going to step
looking
back.
for good look. Good look. You got to admire that.
Yeah, stepping back, taking her time. She's looking over at the out chart. There's an out chart over there. It's probably Allie standing over there.
She's feeding off the experience of Allie right there.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. 18 scored.
That's 44 left.
All right, looking for the lead there.
Probably go 12 here.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Oh, dear. Oh, she's
Gotta
got a
even
35.
up.
3 will leave 32. The easy math there is
There
if
we
you're
go.
trying to hit a 12 and you hit a 9
Well
and subtract the
thrown.
3, that's
Well
what you need.
thrown.
All right, here's Cody on double one. He left it. Can he hit it? Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good dart. You know what?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's a
He's
good dart at it.
Right there.
But Allie's on 32. That's not a
Yeah,
not a
this
good
is
spot
not
to be.
good.
Not a good spot to be for the men.
Yep.
He's going to work her way in.
Yep. She go step it right up.
Moved over just enough.
Oh,
dear.
all right. Well, it still leaves them with a good out.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a chance.
Well, he got close last time. Let's see how he does here.
That's a great marker.
Oh. But that's going to be in the way now.
Just hit right into it.
Yeah.
He tried to. Just went right over the top. And now Hannah on double 8.
Yep.
A little red bit at the top.
Love the angles here, guys.
They got an 11. That's not ideal.
No.
1 for double 2. Double 2. Got
Well,
it.
look at that.
See that?
That's
And
a
a little
big
look to
dart.
the left.
Very
Look at
nice.
that.
Very nice.
Uh-oh.
That's a steal of a leg early on.
Yep. Well, and they weren't even sitting on an out.
And now the ladies start. They broke the throw, too.
Yeah, they broke the throw right out of the gate.
We'll see if
Wow.
J-Mac, J-Mac shooting the 48 for double 10 and then going inside on the double 10 is really what hurt him there.
Yep.
Overall, I think he'll look back on that and kick himself for
Yeah,
going that route.
getting on that 10 just kills me every time.
Mm-hmm.
When you start going down that road, man, ooh,
Yeah,
it's a long way
it can
back.
be tricky.
See, this is some of the drama you miss with the professionals, you know.
No, you're absolutely right, though.
Yeah, you don't have that double 10 drama. I was
That's
like,
right.
oh, or the double 5, you know. You just don't see that.
The beautiful thing about darts is that darts can be interesting and compelling as long as the two teams playing are close.
Mm-hmm.
Are close in average, close in what they're doing. Does it take a little bit longer for them to get down to the finish? Yeah, but once they do, it's still edge of your seat. Who's going to hit it first?
Well, we like to.
Look at that.
That's
Big
a big
98.
third.
Big
Yeah.
throw.
Ton
No,
40.
that's not right. It was 98. He hit the wrong button.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
there we go.
Whew. I was like, there's an 18 in there. There's no way.
There's one of the nice things, we show all kinds of levels here. We have Danny Lobby and Larry Butler come out here
Dude,
too.
I saw that. Larry
Yeah.
Butler, man.
But we also
Danny,
we
man.
also like to show these guys at this level too, because one big shot, one big round can make a huge difference in that leg, and it's always fun to see these guys shoot that way.
Well, you know, that's the lovely thing about darts is, I mean, you can play against actual heroes in darts, you know, if
Yep.
you get into it, you know, get into the right tournament. Well, but
Big
before you know
last.
it, you're playing against Larry Butler.
Yeah, that's a big last by Allie right there. Hit that trip 20. Let's see if Cody can settle down a little bit here. It's usually about right around the start of the third leg is when they start to breathe a little bit slower.
Yeah, it just becomes darts.
Yep.
It's no longer you forget about the cameras, you forget about the
Exactly.
lights that are right there blaring into your face. And it's kind of dark in the arena except for our lighting.
That's a
which
great
is
first.
well done. Yeah, you see a little ton there.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Looks like she's throwing with Phil Taylor's, if I didn't know any better.
I forget what she said on the questionnaire, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, J-Mac's got a great throw.
there's a
Go
good
for
pass.
that.
now
That's
there's
a-
a good.
Yep,
solid-
the last
one's
yep,
in there.
there's a ton.
yeah.
Follows it with a ton, so.
We're starting to hit some big scores now.
Yeah, they're averaging 60 and 66 in this leg, so what were we talking about them taking it slow to get down to finishes? They're,
Oh, see now.
look at that,
look at
another
that.
ton.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
She's starting to get her flow going.
Cody?
There.
Don't ruin it. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, really.
No pressure, Cody.
You see, look at that flight on his dart. He's going back and forth a little bit here.
Oh, but he's
Got-
getting in.
oh, he
Yeah.
flighted on dart
Yeah.
number 3. That's a tough lay on that second dart. All right, so hand on a ton. That's trip 20, double 20. If she hits a single, we'll see if she goes tops.
And then we go to the North Point Bank doubles cam.
Oh, 95 left. Trip 19 for double 19. Not ideal anymore, but
Not
trip
ideal.
20 will be left. 88 left. Right?
Yep.
Did I do that wrong? I did that right. All right.
Yep,
And
there
leave
you go.
68. Let's see if they go that trip 16 route. But J-Mac on 128 is going to go 16's first start. I don't like that move, J-Mac. 18 for trip 20 for bullseyes, the typical route there. Give yourself an extra dart at it.
56 scored.
Allie on 68. I think she's going to go trip 20.
Yep.
Ooh. She went a different route. Now 50 left. Bullseye.
She dropped down.
Ooh.
Trying to set up a partner.
What is it?
Yeah, she missed the board twice on that round.
That was an interesting one.
Yeah, that's very unusual for Ellie, to be honest with you.
She thought that she had 72 left. I guarantee you. She thought that she had 72
Yeah,
left.
that's very true.
And
Trying
she was
to go
looking at the wrong side.
Double.
Yep, because otherwise that makes no sense.
There's a good look.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a
Set
great
it up.
dart, though. Yep, 40 for 32 left.
Come on, Hannah, just go super bullseye right here. See what she decides to leave. Does she want to leave tops or 32?
I think she's more of a 32 fan. There she is.
Double 16.
It's for a 2-0 lead.
Oh, just drags it inside.
It's all right, back on that double
We're
8
going to
again.
stay right here, though, for double 16 for J-Mac, and I think it's going to be a lot more comfortable right here.
And J-Mac, the veteran of that team, should be able to just
Going to have to
carry
move.
through
It's
that
awkward.
first win.
Oh,
Yeah, the bridge
look
was
at
on. Hit
that.
that flight.
Got a
That
little bit
thing
of a block.
Jumped that way.
All right, Allie, your turn to win one.
Little red bit above the... Oh, did she do the same thing as her partner?
Yes,
Yep.
Left 5. So 1 for double 2. 3 for double 1. 1 for double 2. Or is it in the bust? It's a bust.
Uh-oh.
I'd take that.
So Cody, here we go. 32. Settle down right here with a hit double. It's a good first start.
Yeah. This will slow his heart.
There
rate.
it
There it
is.
is.
Right on.
I'm
There
telling
it
you,
is.
he made that look steady and easy.
Yeah.
Neck and neck.
He's got a great form. I mean, quite frankly, that's a big part of the reason why he's here tonight. Yeah, he's had his name on the list, and I got to go play in a blind draw. I wasn't playing exactly with him, but I was playing on the other team, and he's got fantastic form, especially for somebody that just hasn't been shooting for very long. He's
Ben
only
Fairs,
been
500 stars. Thanks,
shooting,
brother.
shooting in the game for 1 year now.
Kevin, he is not wearing golf shoes. He's just wearing normal shoes. Will Stewart says, "Can we get more Sean or less Sean, more Jason?" I feel like I got overrun last night. Kidding.
Well, thank you, Will. You're one of my faves, bud.
Art Busher sending us 500 stars.
Thank you, Art.
Anne Marie Hoskinson 100 stars.
Once
Brian
again,
Drew another 100 stars.
let's welcome Night Owls to the sponsorship crowd here.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Night Owls. Thanks for doing that. But let's not forget about the Mad Hatter, Sidelines Pub, Whiskey Bent Bullseye Cam, and the North Point Bank Doubles Cam. Thank you guys so much for your support, and everybody that's sending stars, thank you so much for your support.
Well, don't forget the Checkered Flag Tavern for our interview cam.
Oh, yeah, and the Checkered, and I have neglected them, which is very unfair of me, but thank you, Checkered Flag Tavern. We noticed we're sponsored by a lot of bars.
Yeah, get out. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that came about.
That's how it works.
We went to the churches. They just weren't interested.
All right, so J-Mac looking down here. And he's going to look back up on the last dart. Yep, sure does. Gets a single 20.
So first game of cricket tonight. Get him going.
Yeah. All right.
It's nice to see these cricket games.
We sprinkle a few in. And quite frankly, we have a lot of soft tippers that come through the castle, and they just are a lot more comfortable with cricket.
Yeah, well, cricket's a great game, and it's something you don't ever see in the pros. I mean,
No, yeah.
yeah. I mean, everybody's 501.
Is that an open? It's just one mark, I think. Yep. All right, Cody. See if you can follow up. Close down those 19s, young man.
This is really where you see some evil in darts sometimes.
Oh, yeah. The good old pointing.
Yep.
I think it more... see, I used to think that was the case. Now, playing a whole bunch of soft tip and seeing some of the stuff that guys can do in soft tip and cricket, I have no problem with pointing and pointing as much as possible. It almost just, people who get upset about it, it's like they're upset that they don't have a chance to win. Yeah. And that's what you should do, right?
Yeah.
You should make it as an opponent, not with no chance to win.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and
But you
now
want it to be fun
in tournament play,
Oh, for sure.
Definitely, you gotta just take the points if it's mathematically feasible. But I've seen that work to people's disadvantage before too.
Yeah. Oh, you're absolutely right. It really all depends. What you don't want to do at the end is motivate your opponent as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things. This is where some of the psychological and where you can really make mistakes in strategy.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is chess. If 501 is little more checkers. I would say that cricket is a lot of chess.
Yeah.
You're kind of playing with your opponent there. You're playing off of their moves. And there are so many different strategies.
You got to have communication during this game. You got to be talking to your partner and just kind of keeping on the same.
Absolutely.
Misty
Same
Kramer,
game.
675.
Yeah,
stars.
guys.
Thank you, Misty.
You hear that sultry voice? We are
Yeah,
joined
I'm
by
back.
the Philly
Hey.
legend, Mr. Tim Neal.
Had a little hiccup. Had to go pick up the kid from volleyball.
How'd that go?
They got whooped on, I guess, apparently.
So wasn't happy about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Hannah's going to look at the 16s, gets 2 of them. Cody is going to try and look and closing them down. It is 1-1, as there goes the close, as he's going to look over the 15s now. And the men are doing a lot of damage here in this cricket leg early.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a chance for the ladies. It's not over with yet. 15s to point on, and only a 44-point lead. It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for them.
They got to get in there. Yep, and they're not doing it.
Yeah, they're just a little bit off in this leg. And I think the first leg victory by the men in the last leg settled them both down a little bit.
Right.
Since they kind of tripped over the finish line of the first leg and ended up losing it.
They're both also really comfortable in cricket.
Misty Kramerson has 675 stars.
I just said that.
Dennis Shea, as always, great job, sending us 1,200 stars.
Let's go.
Let's go is right. Thank you so much, Dennis. Appreciate that. Guys, do us a huge favor here. Hit that like button. Hit that notification button. Let us know over on our channel there. And hit that share button. These players deserve it. Deserve to have as many people watching them as possible.
Absolutely.
Not to hear my voice, but to hear to see these players play. This is going to be a good look at that double.
Yeah, that's nice.
He didn't mean to do that.
No, but he'll take it.
Devastating. Yeah. Yeah.
That is
I
quite
know
the
that
miss.
look well.
He's like, well, okay. I'll take it.
Andrew Richard says, "Is this ESPN 8, the Ocho? It could be one day."
Yes. Maybe 9.
Big double there.
I think that was the bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off for you.
There's nice 2 bulls. So
Yeah, the Whiskey Bent Barn Grill Bullseye cam. Look at that.
Oh.
Our Super Bowl cam. You can see the fibers in that
You
bad
can see the
boy.
RVB darts.
Yeah,
target.
those are the Gen 4s from RVB. And here is Miss Hannah. You said you think she's throwing Phil Taylors?
yeah, I think so. And they
Well-
look like a.
What's hilarious is I know that she does not know what type of darts they are because they were the Gary Fippen special. He gave them to her, and she just didn't ask questions. She threw well with them, and so she kept them. So those might if those are Phil Taylor's, Gary Fippen gave away a nice set of darts to her.
Well, people
There it
just get
is.
sick of the darts. There it is.
Yep. And
Cody finishing it up.
yeah, it is now 2-1, guys, and only one person at this table picked the men tonight. I just want to point that out. But I
Yeah.
did say that if Cody didn't let the moment get the best of him, that's how the guys were going to win.
Right.
And he settled down. That first leg, you could see some shakes on
Right.
his dart. Second leg early, but once he hit that double, that settled it down.
He's starting to get his flow.
Yep. It's no longer about the cameras, the lights, who's watching, how many people are watching. It has become just a dart match for these guys.
Right. And so, right there.
So, 30 years of darts. Do you have what's your best dart story that you can think of?
I don't think I should tell it.
Well, okay.
That's always a good
Let's-
story,
let's-
isn't it?
Let's rewind. Let me re-ask this question. What is the
but-
best PG story that you can tell me
I
with
mean,
darts?
I just, because often, I would play very casually a lot. And, so we would always have, what we would call the gentleman's game of darts, where, you don't excessively point
Right.
and such.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
then once I got reintroduced to league, we met people who did not subscribe.
Yeah, to the
and-
gentleman's.
so irritations going on, but you can see some people actually just melt down during the game.
Yeah.
and you know that you're, and nowadays you just know that you're starting to break them, and then
Right.
and it kind of gives you an extra boost.
Oh yeah.
You feel like, oh, now I have an advantage because I can see them losing it. So it's that psychological element that I
Look at
really think.
Big 125
Yo,
from
see,
J-Mag. That's a second one.
This is
Did he follow
this
last
is
one
what-
up with a 15 like he said he was going to do?
He did not, surprisingly. No. There's a nice 60 from Allie.
Yep.
They're starting to settle down, I'm
Solid.
telling you. 60-60. But the 1 ton is, now maybe 2 tons.
all right.
Oh, drags the second one into the trip 1. But he does get a
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Well, look at that.
Leaves 155. So the guys blink, or the ladies blink, and they're now down 127 points. Math.
Yeah. Not always my
Bad
strong
math.
suit.
And it was actually not even correct. So we're just going to go with it. You believed me, right?
Yeah,
That's all that
I
matters.
did. Well, I've always said, don't worry about the math. Worry
Yeah.
about the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Drew, 100 stars. Thank you, brother.
Brian Drew, I think that's like 300 stars you've sent us so far, maybe 400. I'm not counting all of them, but nicely done, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're tuning in from around the country, we always love to see that. Allie McQueen starting off with a trip 20. Usually when she starts well,
Yeah,
she
good.
follows it well.
Nice.
If she starts off a little bit, that's when it gets a little haywire. We're going to look at the trip 17 for Cody.
Hopefully he knows.
Oh, this is a pretty typical soft tip out, too, with the 91.
Trip 14.
That one he might not know as much, as I think he went double.
He's just staying there.
Oh, yeah.
Getting 3 fats.
Well, sometimes.
Interesting.
And he spins the board.
Oh, nicely, too. That's not exactly in the same spot that it just
Yeah.
was.
Keegan might need to fix that.
I don't know.
He's just going to let it go. He was going to let it go that we didn't have the code either for the board. And I said, well, the score line's half of it. Otherwise, we're just watching them throw darts.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a big component.
yeah, it's,
Trip 19 here, Fred. 80 scored.
that'll work.
Puts pressure on the double top.
Yep, double top for J-Mac. That might be a little bit crooked, allegedly.
Oh, he hit the
Oh,
double-
double 15 on accident. He left it.
That's a tough one.
We do see that a lot from our soft tip darters, but that one was accidental.
Absolutely.
Usually it's on purpose. They're leaving the 30. Allie on 70 has 2 options. What are they, Tim?
Trip 10, trip 18. So
Man.
he goes 50.
Go the bullseye now that you already did that. No. Oh,
she
boy.
missed the fat.
Needs a 17 now to leave the 32. Yep, gets it.
And now you have a predominantly soft tipper shooting a double 15.
That's what you want, right? And he's been solid on these outs. Even with his arm shaking a little bit.
He's got the shakes a little bit, huh?
Yeah, but look how straight
Oh.
that thing goes. Nice split. Now double 14.
Mm.
Way better.
Yep. I'd prefer it.
Hannah's going to hit this.
Yeah, she's pretty deadly on the dartboard. She's so friendly and so nice,
Oh.
but when she's on the dartboard,
so nice.
she can be a little bit brutal. Yeah, look at how they move that. They did move the board because
Yeah, because the 8's off.
the 8's offline now.
She
Oh
dropped that
boy,
one.
way inside on that double 4. Good job, commentator Curse.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy. I'd have to straighten that board.
Yeah, I mean,
Double 7.
oh boy. Oh man. Well, maybe if they just straighten out the board, they'd
Yeah,
it'd be perfectly fine. They would hit these, you know? There,
it
Allie
is.
gets it. She takes advantage of the board shift.
Yep.
We are tied 2-2.
Yeah, there goes Jason.
Yeah, here he goes. I knew it.
Is that Jason or Keegan? That's Jason.
Yeah.
Look at his nose hairs.
That's why we got him here.
Yeah, he looks so like that was a pretty up close shot of his
Uh-huh.
his whole face right there, top half of his face.
all up in your Kool-Aid.
You saw all the defaults and everything there. This is now 2-2. Guys get the start in this leg. It's going to be a close one. What do you
Uh-huh.
think?
I think so.
We called it was going to go to distance.
Oh, yeah. Hit that
Yeah.
like button. Hit that share button for us, guys. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined, as always, by the Philly legend, Mr. Tim Neal, and our great special guest, punk rock icon in Indy, Mr. Greg Brenner.
Thank you. Thank you for having me tonight.
It's been a pleasure so far. I knew when I saw your picture that you sent us that I was going to love you to death.
Well,
That's all I needed was that outfit.
I'm a big admirer of the game. I love the game. And when Jason invited me on, I was like, absolutely. Although my girlfriend's like, we have to leave in like 48 hours. We should start getting ready. We're actually going to Coachella.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Wasn't Coachella over?
No, well, with the first round, we're going to the second one.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2. So
I didn't even know there was 2 rounds of it.
I didn't know either. I thought there was only one Coachella.
That's how hip we are, Tim.
yeah, well, there's week 1 and week 2.
So week 2 all like the punk rock and all that, or is it?
Well, it's basically the same show.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so we're gonna go. I basically want to go see a band called the Chats out there.
Interesting.
Okay.
They're from Australia, 3-piece, young boys. Well, great band.
That's awesome.
But I'll see all the other stuff. Just never been. Gonna take it to a festival.
Yeah, that's a heck of a little vacation.
Mm-hmm. It'll be good.
If anything, all the people watching is always fun.
Yeah, that'll be the main thing. I'm old now. I'll let all these kids do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get to hang out and have a good time. And no pressure.
Well, look at this. They're
Big solid
Yep.
60 there from Allie.
yep, solid.
We got a full booth today.
Oh, my gosh. We're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives.
And what's going on, guys? I figure you guys were missing me.
Yeah,
Good
we
leveling
definitely
out
weren't
there?
missing your nose hairs up in there fixing
Well.
the board.
Ah, well, I do what I can. Yeah.
You were in HD, brother.
Yeah.
HD.
Luckily, we had that filter on you, so you looked better.
You were
Well, thank
beautified.
goodness. Did it make me look, under 50?
Well, no.
All right.
The nose hair ruined that.
It looks like these guys have settled down
Look at
quite a
this.
bit now, huh?
Big 95 there from Hannah.
Yep, she'll take that.
She settled in.
Yeah, she rolled her shoulder in that last start. That's why I won the 5s.
Yeah.
But
She did the same thing last round, too.
Cody's also settled down nicely. He has a 114 so far in this one, and of course I say that, and
Yep. He
he only
shoots a
gets
22. He seemed to rush that throw a little bit, be honest with you.
All right, can the ladies get the first look at the out? They have, I believe, yet to really do that.
Bill Ramey, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it.
Bill,
Bill.
every week, I'm telling you.
We're getting closer and
Man.
closer to getting that nice camera, guys. All right.
Joe
I'm
Downing,
telling
100
you.
stars.
What does a star do for you?
So each star is worth like 1 cent.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. It's like tip money, right?
Oh,
So a lot of these
I
guys.
haven't invoked the star system.
Oh yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing.
It's allowed us to purchase this awesome,
Mixer,
Mixer.
right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, right
awesome
on.
camera.
The camera that you're seeing Hannah shoot with right now, the one that's pointing at Hannah, that is paid for by Stars.
Wow.
Yep, that's the Cameron Bofo camera.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Cameron. Cameron
and then we
Bofo
have
bought
the
that camera.
Chad Smock mixer because those guys were our top 2
And a Benciacho.
stars giveaway
and
by like hundreds of dollars.
Well, right
And then
on.
you have the Benciacho.
Actually, that's the Sean Green
Yeah,
face cam.
that one's still Sean's. Ben Chacho, he contributed plenty. He
I'll
wanted
have to
to-
send you some stars.
Ooh.
Well, let me show you how you do that, Greg.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to.
So 19 should be first.
Yep. To
Yes.
leave the 110.
Allie knows how to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's a big dart. 62 left. Should be shooting up 54 right now.
72.
It's 72 left, yeah.
So
Which
she
was
was
the trip
go-
16 for
Trip
the
16,
Yeah.
double 12.
Moment. She's cursing it.
She's got 64 left. Triple
Right.
16.
Cursing it.
Oh, she went the 14 route.
Yep.
Yep.
And just kind of,
Not
she
happy
gets
about
low
that
though.
one.
She got low enough. Put some pressure on this 81 from J-Mac. Trip 19, double 12.
Or trip 15, double 18, depending on how he likes.
And depending on where you are in the 9-darter.
Nick Thompson said last call 50-50.
He went the 15 route.
66.
Oh, now 65.
Should have went to 16.
Hey, hit the trip 19 on the 3rd dart, though.
Yeah.
Left
To
8.
leave 8. That's not a bust.
No, it's not. Unless he hit the 20 on the 2nd dart. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
They're
they're
re-looking
fixing
at it.
Yep.
there. We go. Yep.
Taking
There you
that
go.
look.
Sometimes he makes me question myself and my own sanity.
Yeah.
I appreciate him doing that.
Keeps you on your
me honest.
toes.
Well, you got to. Yeah, you wonder if that camera's frozen.
Right.
But yeah, I know the feeling. You got to stop and just take that minute.
Hannah is upset that she did not be that she was not aggressive on that first start. Leaves tops.
Yep. Oh.
All right, the guys a chance to take a 3-2 lead if Cody can take out this double four, and Cody has been
Right
quite,
on
right
it.
quite
on,
the out
right there.
person. 3-2.
Well,
guys,
for someone who's been playing for a year, he's
Right.
doing really well.
Yeah.
it's actually annoying if I'm being honest with you because I've been playing for 10 years and he's
yeah.
already better than me.
Seriously.
There's a reason I'm
it's
sitting
like-
here.
this is why we're on this end of
Right.
the table.
I've played on the Siege. Guess what? It did not go well.
Oh,
I have
Joe
yet to win a
Downing.
leg on the Siege.
oh my God.
Joe Downing sent 100 stars. Thanks, Joe.
Joe, appreciate you, buddy. I said that a long time ago, but that's fine.
Only one. That's an unlucky throw there for Hannah.
Going back to cricket. Who won that first cricket match?
The guys did.
The
guys did.
Pretty handily, actually.
Yep.
As J-Mac closes the 20s on the first start and points him.
Oh, and sticks it.
Solid 4 mark.
This is not a gentleman's game. We're on the Siege.
That's right. Oh, that's a
Oh,
big
there you go.
lad.
Nice comeback.
That's
I mean,
solid
I must
5 mark.
Gonna miss by 2, baby.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So good.
Now, here's the situation. What does Cody do? He's got a point, right?
Has to. Now he's going. I would have stayed up there.
Oh, he
Yeah.
closes it. If you're going to do that, I guess
Whoa.
go. And he closes
Oh,
it like
look
that.
at
Big old
Fist
7
bump.
mark.
Boom goes.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You're wearing the
boom,
jersey.
yeah.
Go for it.
Boom goes the firecracker.
Dope.
Well,
I'll
wasn't
let
a
you
ma-
have one for the 7
Yeah.
mark. That was a good 7 mark.
Boom goes the 7 mark.
It crossed my mind a little bit, if I'm being honest.
What a demoralizing hit, man. That's a tough one to come back from.
Yeah, when the guys are averaging a 5.5 in the leg, never fun to play.
Yeah.
And look at
That's-
that, another
that's
4 mark.
tough.
Only 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Duh.
only 3 count.
Closed it
Yeah.
out.
But here's the thing, though. A big score by Allie right here, and it puts him right back in it. Now hit that trip. Ooh.
Right there.
Almost.
This is what happened the first cricket match where they were just 1 round behind every single
Yep.
time.
Yep.
They'd
Yep.
get close and then just fall off a little bit.
Yeah, you got to keep that momentum going.
And look at Cody. I'm
and
telling
look
you.
at Cody, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
what a throw too. He really
Yeah.
does. He follows through nicely.
He's got a great throw. His
He's
only
learning
problem
from the right people.
Yeah, his only problem is rhythm. If he gets his rhythm down, he'll be all right. Which is odd for a bassist. Quite frankly, you would think, wouldn't you?
He asks all the right questions. He listens. He
Yeah.
does what you tell him to.
Nah, he's a
He
great
takes
kid.
your recommendations.
Yeah, he's a great kid.
And he's still a little bit
How old's Cody?
shaky, but now he's hitting it.
You know, I don't know his
Nerve.
exact age. Probably 25, 26. So from talking to him and looking
Yeah,
at
well,
him.
it's good age to get into it.
J-Mac falls into a 17, doesn't help him at all, but closes those 15s, and a huge advantage here for the guys. But
Whiskey
ladies have
ba-
bowls.
Whiskey Bend Bullseye, Cam.
Brought to you by the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill.
There
There's
you
2.
go. How about that camera angle there, Greg? You like
Yeah,
that? Huh?
love that. Love that.
Yeah, you
That's
see
great.
the marks on the dart for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Falls into a 15.
Wow.
A lot of
51.
people have live streams for darts, but no one else has a Super Bowl cam or a Super 20 cam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that,
what.
that,
yeah.
that makes all the difference. That really does, because that's, would you watch the
PDC?
your PDC, you got that zoom in,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, they've been calling us and asking us how we do it. We're not going to tell them, though.
Yeah.
3 different people said that he is 23 years old, so
Okay.
All right.
might have been good for Young Guns next week.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be
Yeah,
a great
that's-
show, too.
I didn't know he was a young gun.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I guess when he's only playing for a year, it makes sense, right?
Well, he's a great dart player. He's in the band. He's got a great job.
Yep.
Kind of makes me feel a little less about myself if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, Nick Teixeira is 23 as well. And
Yeah.
he, has his own broadcast and
I'm 52. What the hell am I doing?
LIVIN, buddy. And there it is.
Like a game.
Nice looking darts.
Danny
there.
Lobby's looking nice, ain't they?
Yeah, 4-2. It's got to be the darts. Actually,
Yep,
no, I
it's
have
the
those
Danny
as well.
Lobby
That's
darts.
not true. They're beautiful, though.
Yeah, they are. They're a great set. They are a great set. I've been throwing with them.
All right, J-Mac stepping up with his RVBs. And Getting right in that trip 20 early on. He's going to look down to the 19s on the dart number 3.
Yeah, the ladies really need to win this leg. Let's see if Hannah can pull a game back together here.
Yeah, you don't want to get too far away, especially in a complete alternate start. That's how many legs you have to win against the throw. If that gets the case, then nice double 19. We'll take that. And
single.
Well,
Yeah,
take 77.
Only down 10.
Yep, that was a good follow. Cody talking about a good follow. Oh, my goodness. Stacks them nicely.
Oh, he's
Yep.
put on the
Stacker
hurt.
dart.
Big
Yep.
ton. And the lobbies, because of where Danny throws the dart and how forcefully he throws the dart and how hard he spins it, he's able to get that pitch pretty high up there without really changing his flight stem concept too much. Most dart players tend to throw from a little bit more forward on the barrel than he does and a little bit less force on the dart. So it tends to lay a little bit flatter for a lot of dart players.
Yeah,
Eric-
and Danny throws a really long dart
Yes.
as well because he's got long hands.
Yep.
Eric Ramsey's pitching in 100 stars for Tim's brilliant camera work.
Well, I started it. No, I'm kidding.
That's what he said. Tim's back. Nice camera.
As here we go.
Come
Cody
on, ladies. Let's pull this one together.
had a ton last time up. He's going to try and run away with this one. If you can.
Dropped it off that one.
Last start, he gave up on the end of it.
Yep.
Got to follow through.
Yeah, he tried to place that one a little bit too much. As here is Allie McQueen. That's a great first start, and that's laying nicely for her too.
Oh, dear.
That's unlucky.
It's always a great third dart. It's always a terrible first dart, and that's probably what J-Mac's saying right there.
Yep. Yeah, Gold's still hanging in this one, though. Still hanging tough.
By the way, do you love J-Mac's demeanor? He's like laughing, having a good time with Allie until he
Stone
gets up to the
focused.
line, and then
Yeah.
like a boom.
Laser
serious.
focused.
Well, you got to have that focus.
He's a very good golf instructor. Just got a new job at Hillcrest Country Club, so congratulations to
the
him.
pro
From the PGA
instructor.
Superstore to Hillcrest. He's moving on up.
You
What's
know,
it? Do you know what his handicap is?
It's about an 8, an 8 or so. I know that he is constantly, obviously, swinging a golf club and things like that. Him and I have played in a Pro-Am before, and we used to play golf quite often together. More often than not, I beat him, but he has a good game. He strikes the ball well. Good ball striker.
well, Cody does have a good form there, and I wish that I had some, mentors around me when I first started playing
Yeah.
rather than because, after a while, you just get into this your own rhythm and I was never formally said, hey, you should hold your elbow straight and stuff. And so, I try to concentrate on that, things like that. But I think it's harder as age goes on to
That's a
redo your whole throw.
big first.
See if she moves on.
Oh,
stayed there.
there
She
she
rushed
is.
that third one a little
Yep.
bit.
Yep. A little rushed.
All right, so 16 for tops here for Cody, who's been pretty much deadly on
Yep.
the dartboard since the first couple legs, and he's going to try to do it again.
That
Oh, my
form,
goodness.
that form
That.
is great.
Yeah, we got a hero tonight.
He is. I mean, I thought 1 year it's not going to do much, but amazing.
Everybody, let us introduce you to Cody Young,
Yeah.
who's now going to be asked to be partners at events, I'm sure, because I'm sure his stats haven't caught up with how good he is yet, too. So he's probably winning some of those bigger tournaments with that going on. But Skip Whitlock asked, what's my golf handicap? I'm about a 3. I've gotten down to a plus handicap, but I'm at about a 3 right now.
I tell you what, I one of the on the questionnaires, we asked all the players questionnaires before they come to the castle, and the one of the questions on the questionnaire is your biggest achievement in darts. Cody's answer was, well, I haven't achieved anything yet.
Well, you know what's crazy is who else has the exact same answer?
Who's that?
Danny Lobby Jr.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, he considers Indiana State just a warm up or something.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look, he has big ambitions, and
Yep.
until he's doing that, he doesn't consider it a big accomplishment.
His first goal is his Pro Tour card.
Now that's a great sign that he's still young playing these darts. He's all over the place on 20s, but when he comes down to a deadly double, he knows exactly what he's shooting at, and he goes right at it.
So he's taking all the pressure off of J-Mac too.
He is.
J-Mac hasn't really played darts in a while,
And J-Mac's scoring well
Yeah.
too. He's able to score, and Cody's able to take him out.
when J-Mac's relaxed and has no pressure, he shoots very well.
Hannah's hit a couple of 85s here.
Yeah, she's throwing pretty well. I mean, I would just like to say it's just the guys are throwing a little bit better. It's not so much that the ladies are off or anything. It's when the ladies are hitting big triples, the guys are following it with a big triple and just kind of staying in control.
Well, these averages are very, very close to each other too.
Well, Cody's giving him a lot of relief.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that makes you just, you know, to have just to have that relaxation to be able to just.
Well, you take a look at that first leg when the girls won that first leg, and it's because the guys just couldn't hit a double.
Carly Elizabeth Murphy,
Yeah.
400 stars for J-Mac's golf outfit.
Yeah, I
Thank you so
love
much.
it.
Thank you, Miss Carly.
Wouldn't have it any other way for J Mac there. That's actually, I don't think I recognize him without a golf outfit on, honestly.
All right, Miss Hannah, come on, hit that trip 20 again.
Hannah's wearing that beautiful IDA jersey.
As
And that
is-
looks really cool on the
Yeah,
like,
this is
color
Allie.
scheme.
Yep.
Allie's wearing hers as well.
It looks really good on the top half of the board cam because the whole bottom part of the body just kind of fades out.
Yeah.
So it looks really nice.
Yeah, we're not going to see that camera anymore.
Yeah.
I bought my Siege Dart shirt.
Hey,
way to
thank
go.
you.
Excellent.
So
Appreciate
I
that
got
for
one
the
of those
support.
on order with my own name. It's my actual first dart shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Way to go.
first one that ever
Nice.
had my name on it. So
They're nice and comfy. They
yeah,
feel
they
good.
look good. They look good.
They don't sponsor us
Look
anymore,
good,
but
feel
we do
good, feel good,
appreciate
throw
it.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Still a great company.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Fantastic company.
Put a big punkrocknight.com on the back.
Oh yeah.
Genius.
Did you do that? You made the
yeah,
name on the back. That's
put
awesome.
put my name on the front.
I love
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Friday night at League, me and Janice went out with our breast cancer awareness hashtag Janice Strong jerseys. They came in. They came in on Friday.
Oh,
So we
nice.
wore 'em
All
to-
right.
We wore them to League, and Hannah and her partner Roy decided to spank us really good. So
Yeah. All right.
I was like, "Hey, welcome to the new."
Well, that's
day."
okay. I lost to my wife in my own dart jersey on Friday at the blind draw while she was wearing my dart jersey as well.
Was she rocking the boom those
She
times?
was, and
Was she hitting some booms?
she was throwing some booms. Let me tell you.
I think darts actually brought Kristen and I together. You know, we've been
Hey.
playing
Oh,
as
yeah.
partners
Yeah,
for a long
yeah.
time, and
That's the same story with my wife. We met playing darts.
oh, yeah, there you go. Well, meet some quality people
Yeah.
apparently.
Maybe I need to go out and play darts a little bit more often. Is what we're saying.
Maybe
That's how
meet
you
a nice
found-
girl, settle down.
Maybe you could afford a castle one day.
Yeah. I did that once. It cost me half of the castle.
No.
These castles
no.
could be expensive.
You just gave that to Tim and I for the studio.
Oh, okay. All right. Sean House, 50 stars. Thank you, Sean. Glad to hear your improved health.
Sean House, says Allie and Punkett to turn it around. Sean was a former guest host on the Siege.
After you left here, went back into the hospital.
Yep, we gave him a heart attack. We
Trip
almost
15.
killed.
Oh God.
Almost.
He almost literally killed it. No, I'm just kidding.
She could actually
85 left. Trip
Trip
15
15.
is the dart to shoot at here.
she could go trip 17 if she wanted to, but that's a weird one. Trip 19 would leave a little bit
70
more.
left.
70 left.
She'll go trip 18 here.
Yep.
I'm okay with trip 10 on this third dart too.
Right.
I'm good with the fact the ladies
Oh.
have the lead here.
40?
Okay.
Is that a 40 scored?
Mm.
Okay, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah. that
Left
is one
30,
way.
accidentally left 30.
Let's go
Yeah.
soft tip.
Hey,
Yep.
that's right. J-Mac on 169 can put some pressure on this 30. But Allie might be one of the few people that probably isn't excited to see 30 there as being a
I don't think she
predominant
cares.
soft tip, or steel tip player.
I tell you, she hits this.
See,
Walk
it
it
makes
right
her
A
in.
little
make it-
shy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that'll
okay.
work.
Okay,
That's
that
all right.
works.
Stay right
Throw
there.
right at it.
Yep. Just bounce it right off. Double 10.
One more there.
Oh, wires it.
Yeah, it should be mentioned that Allie also was able to score as a big discount on a Chad Schmuck mixer.
Yeah.
So let's
Shout
give-
out to Allie for that.
Yes.
Oh, that's not
Oh.
ideal.
Can't
Leaves
take this
109.
game out.
And he kind of rushed that one a little bit, it looked like.
Yep. And For anyone, future players on the Siege, ask Keegan what you have left. He can tell you that.
He'll tell you that's a bust, probably.
No,
He
that's
it might be
21.
wrong, but
Yeah.
he'll at least try.
12 left, double six for the win.
No.
No. Wrong side.
Wait, you actually? No, I'm kidding. Double
What?
or trip 4 on the last start, so just missed into some trips.
All right.
Not a whole lot of pressure on this 20 here for Hannah, but J-Mac can take out 76 in 2 darts. Let's see if she can enter that killer mode that we've seen so much from Hannah Miller.
Oh,
She's,
here we go.
double
Into the
five.
zone.
she's wiping her hands a lot on the jeans. I wonder if she's got a little bit of sweat building up on them.
Yeah, you get that, man.
Yeah.
You need to chock
Especially
up.
when it's 5-2,
Yep.
and if you don't hit this out, it might be 6-2.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dave? Dave Collette.
Oh
Chiming
no,
in.
J-Mac, what are you doing, buddy? Left 36.
Hey, Dave.
He did a oopsies.
Yeah, you went a little high on that second dart. A little too high.
1 double 2 here. Believe Allie hit the double 2 last time.
Yep, after the 1. So she's been there, done that.
It's a single.
Yep.
Is that a single?
It's hidden, but I believe so. Looking down at the double 2. Gets
There
knocked
you
down
go.
over
Sit.
1 again.
There you go.
Yep.
And now it's 5-3 and a little sigh of relief.
All right.
We might have to outlaw white flights because you can't see them. Either that or
That doesn't make any sense.
Color it up
well,
a
you
little
can't
bit.
see 'em. Yeah. Put some color on the ends of them.
The bad thing is that most people use white flights.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't. I'm too flashy for that.
Yeah.
Greg,
40.
feel the same way?
Oh, yeah. I need some color on my flights.
All right, 5-3, fellas. Come on, Hannah. Let's get some points on this first round here. Going right down to the 19s, just ignoring the 20s.
Yep. Some people just
I'm okay
feel
with
more
that move.
comfortable. Yep.
Because a 3 mark there is more
Yep.
important than a 3 mark on the 20s because just 1 will close the 20s.
Put some pressure on him.
Yep, now he has to stay there. And now
Ah,
that's a
missed
3.
it.
That's a
Did
3.
Is it?
I don't know. If only we
I
had a
can't-
camera.
You got to be quicker than that.
He does close it
Oh, he
and
did
get
close
some
it.
points.
Yeah, so it was.
We almost found out before they showed. Tim did move a little bit in his chair.
There you go.
Good.
You know,
He-
you know me
triple-
and multitasking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he triple tasks.
Oh, look, Eric just took his 100 stars right back.
Why, I didn't,
Negative
I didn't go to a
stars.
wrong location.
Could have done a Sean
Just
and
because
gone
you're
around,
old
the,
and
gone around
blind.
the board 3 times before we got there.
Because you're old
First
and blind
of all,
and
I
can't
was
see
pretty
nothing.
good tonight on the camera work. Thank you. But yes, Tim is better because he does it more often, and because he's more talented than me. Than
I don't know where that dart went.
Yeah.
it went a little low, I think.
That was a misfire.
You see what happened was.
Oh
No.
no,
That's unlucky.
Yeah, she's got.
this is not the Hannah we're used to
Yeah,
seeing.
No.
she's gonna be a little frustrated with herself.
She's gonna need to settle in a little bit. Get
Just
back to the
gotta
darts that we've
regroup.
seen. But Cody's just gonna keep doing what Cody does. He's gonna look at the 18s now, and it goes back in points. I like
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Give himself not
Alright.
even quite a bullseye lead.
Folks, I'm going to sign off for a minute. I'll be back to do some final interviews with the winners. Greg,
well-
once again, thanks for coming. I
Hey,
really do
thank you
appreciate you,
very
brother.
much.
It's a pleasure
I
to have you here,
appreciate
my friend.
And I love your show.
Thank you, sir. It's not mine. It's these guys', but I appreciate that anyway.
No, it's definitely
admire to
Jason.
see-
It's all Jason.
Definitely Jason's. We know what you were saying. You were saying all of us. We're not as technical as Jason. When it
Your
comes to that.
show is in a
Well,
You just said use guys.
Yeah, use guys.
Use guys. The Utes.
how do you like that jersey that
Boom
He's winning.
goes
Nice.
the dynamite.
it's got a little flash to it?
Does have Vosh.
Does Hannah not like the 18? Oh, no, they
No,
Yeah, they
she's
got 2 on it. She hasn't done that. She stayed on the bottom half of the board. I
got
think
work.
she's more comfortable there. Cody's comfortable everywhere, it seems, as he gets that one to close. Looking down to the 17s.
Yep.
Staying there.
Hitting it.
And
wow,
gets it.
Just hitting it. I mean, Cody is really the star of this show tonight.
He's putting on a clinic.
Facts.
He is putting on a clinic. And it just took him 1 leg to settle down and 1 double. And from there, he has been
Yep.
solid.
On point. On point.
Only playing darts for a year, you have to wonder how many times he's actually played steel, too.
Right.
Because usually you start off soft tip nowadays.
Well, he said he throws steel at home. But
Does he?
He doesn't. He's never played competitively.
Okay. J-Mac just hitting some singles here because he doesn't have to really worry about taking a lot of chances with his partner tonight. I guarantee you J-Mac is pleasantly surprised with how his partner's playing, because I guarantee you he saw that he's only been playing for a year and went, uh-oh. Because I know when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah, I was questioning that myself.
Because I know how good Allie and Hannah are, and I was like,
Yeah,
Man.
this is why I
Look at this.
anticipated. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he throws it off the board.
see, I didn't even know Cody
Oh,
was.
it's okay.
I didn't know anything about Cody being this good. I just had heard some things. So when Jason asked me that question, I had not have an answer ready, but I, quickly just picked the person who's been playing darts the least, the youngest person. If he is able to kind of relax and just let the cameras fade away into the background, and everything's true that I've heard about his game, which it definitely is, he's been the difference.
I guess the question to him is, what's he more nervous about, jamming on stage or on the dartboard on the camera?
I guarantee you it's this, because he's been doing the other thing probably a lot longer. What do you think, Greg?
Yeah, I think I definitely think it's this, but it's a matter of just finding your flow, and so we're going to see if he does it right here. And see,
Hey.
takes that look. I love it.
That's a veteran move to have to reset.
Yep.
I've countless times, Greg, stepped up to that line, realized I was wrong, and still threw the dart anyway.
Right.
Yep.
And that is a big mistake to make. And
Yep.
taking that look makes all the difference.
Or you're holding the dart wrong and you still you try to force it through.
You don't even care. Yeah, he's in the middle of a steel league, his first steel league right now.
Ah.
So there you go.
Oh.
So he's used that to help. So he's obviously playing more than one league night.
So
he's also playing with you.
Ryan Falk, what steel tip leagues he playing?
The middle of Steel Tip League. Well.
And drags two of them outside, gets
What
one of
does
them in there.
J-Mac throw in there? What
He
good-
throws those RVB Gen 4s from Target. So the Raymond Van
okay.
Barnevelds Generation 4s.
Just
They're a little bit
outside
of a
there.
front
Oh, a
load.
little low.
She's actually just out there on the right hand side.
And
Just all around it.
I mean, those are right there.
Yep.
That Whiskey Bent Bullseye Cam brought to you by Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill.
It can be so frustrating.
Yeah, shout out to all of our sponsors tonight. Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill for their Bullseye Cam. We love it. We've utilized it a lot this evening. But we also have the Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, Sideline Sports Pub, Night Owls, our new sponsor to the stream. Welcome. We are happy to have you. You have treated Jason very well every time he has gone to draws there, and I know that he's excited to have you guys on board, as is Tim and I.
Absolutely. Cody plays with Guy Perry on Wednesdays.
Oh,
So-
well,
That makes a lot of sense.
that
Just outside.
So
that is the best teacher you can probably find.
So, Guy, does he help you with your outshots? I'm kidding.
A guy I cannot say anything bad about you at all. He's the one who beat me 8-0 on the Siege. It's probably the worst night of my life. No, if it is, that's pretty. I'll take that. That's pretty blessed.
Guy's phenomenal.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's
He's a top 3 player in
Yeah.
the city, no question.
Yep.
Yeah, that's always a tough one.
Yeah. He was on fire. It was hard to do anything. It's almost how I felt about how these
There it
ladies
is.
might have felt about these cricket legs so far, as they are 0 for 3 in them, and the guys take a 6-3 lead overall.
This is going to be hard to come back from.
We've seen larger leads get vanished, specifically from our Chalkers versus Talkers match, as Keegan Ives and Austin Helm came back from a pretty big deficit to win that one. So anything can go, especially in these legs where they've been pretty close. The ladies just have to score a little bit better
Right.
to be able to get down to some of those outs a little bit quicker.
I'd say there's that one hiccup. They've had a hiccup around, and the ones in cricket they haven't been able to recover from, but the 0-1s they've been able to recover from.
Yeah, it's really tough in cricket to get over those humps after you miss.
Guys, I've learned my lesson. Carrie, just so you know, I've learned my lesson. 2 weeks ago, Carrie was our guest host, and I had to sneeze. And so I took off my headset and accidentally turned right at her and sneezed. So I didn't do that with you. So you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you.
Good time.
I knew her more. You know, we were
Sure,
friends. I could sneeze right on her and not make a lick of difference. She took it like a champ. So thank you for that. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a learning process.
Oops. Yeah, it happens. You know. Who would have thought that you shouldn't be sneezing on people?
The siege is still young.
You know what? Honestly, I'm happy with the way that the siege has kind of grown here.
Yeah.
Over the 30-some weeks. I remember after week number 3, we were wondering what the heck we were doing.
Yep. I've been there.
And it's trying
years
to force
ago
a little
now.
bit here.
Yep, and this is the problem that sometimes happens with darters is when they're struggling, they try to do more and push it a little bit further instead of just doing the opposite and just relaxing.
Nice 85.
Right.
You got to just relax your shoulder, relax your arm. The reason why you're pulling it is because you're gripping it too hard or one of those other things. And Allie, when her first dart goes right where it should, she follows it nicely, but when it's a little bit off, she struggles to kind of readjust.
Yeah. And it's a difficult place to be. There, if she gets her first one, it just seems to follow.
Well, Cody only 41, but evens it out with the 1 there. That's a smart dart. No, I'm kidding. Miss Sharon Butler gets mad at me whenever I point that out because it's obviously I'm joking with the missed dart.
Well, I get it. I mean,
might as well. I like to see silver lining in things, you know?
yeah,
My
yeah.
daughter
You look on the bright
Eliana's
side.
watching.
Ellie, by far the best commentator in Indiana State.
By far.
2022.
She's also first place in her singles league, her youth league, on Sundays.
Congratulations, Ellie. I know you're carrying
Well
Dad
done.
in that one.
It's singles.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't have to carry me.
Look
for
at that
nothing.
from J-Mac.
Oh,
a
my
1, 2,
God.
3.
Big score.
And that is what the guys have been doing. They've just been getting to the out faster with
Yep.
1 big ton. But Ellie, congratulations, my dear. You have a great coach as well. Just keep listening to him.
See, there's Allie. You know, this
Yep.
is the type of dart she can throw when she's on point.
But the boys have 6 from 147.
You know the kids never listen to Dad.
Well, they have to be if they'd be as good at darts as they are.
I'd say my son Beckham, he listens the most.
Well, he's probably the best one. Look
No.
at that dart.
Oh, big dart.
Naturally, Caden's the best, but technically, and like listening to doing what you're told, Beckham actually does that.
Well, that's a whole big part of it. You
And-
got to listen to the people who
and-
know.
And Ellie's 8 going on 18, so
Yeah,
so
I could tell. I
Yeah.
could tell.
Miss Sassy.
So you think J-Mac's going to come in with a double bull here?
No.
No.
He's going to
No.
shoot the 18 for double 16 or 10 for tops.
I keep trying to get one of these guys to do this one time, but he did it.
Oh, he did it.
I
Look at
love you,
that.
J-Mac.
Well, he's got
38.
that little wiggle room, huh?
Let me tell you about my best friend. His name's J-Mac, as he did that for me. Appreciate that. He just really wanted to keep that high average. He was at a 75. You know,
Got a little wiggle room.
they wanted to throw a 19 darter. What can you do? Here's Allie on 141. This is the last bit of a 9 darter. So trip 20, trip 19, double 12, or trip 20, trip 15, double 18 is the typical route.
J-Bob, your kids throw awesome as well. Said if you can get Jordan focused and committed to it, he's going to be a problem when he gets older.
I see someone saying hi Hagenow, and that's going to be Michael Hagenow, who is our
Holy
defending state champion,
double 12.
Masters A singles. So double 12.
Oh.
He missed one. Everyone go, oh,
Everyone-
wow.
The mighty Casey is struck out.
Good old Casey at the bat. Oh, man. 78 left. Trip 18 for double 12.
I go double 19, double top. Go for it.
That's what Danny probably would do right here. Just to mess with people. He does.
Mm.
Is that trip 12?
I don't know.
It
was.
is.
It could be.
It is.
It is.
So 36 scored plus.
What do we call those? A cleavey?
Yes.
42 left.
So no out, which is why you don't shoot there. Leave 27.
Shout out to Jim.
Yeah.
Recognition.
You know what? We've used that reference of the Klebe dart for the 12. And double 12, here's J-Mac. And he gets it on dart number 2, just
There
wires
it
it on the
is.
inside, and
There
guys
it
have a
is.
7-3 lead. Who would have thunk it? I'm telling you, who wouldn't? All the people who voted on the poll, because the poll results were like 30-10.
Really?
I was part of the 10. I'm going to be honest with you. It's because I felt bad.
And my better half Janice is watching. Hello, Janice.
Yes, of course. The lovely, lovely Janice. I'm sure my beautiful wife, Megan, is watching along as well. Michael Hagenau said, I'm putting the siege on my to-do list. Well, defending Masters A singles champion,
You're more than
you're
welcome.
welcome. Just let us know. Just let us know. We would be happy to have you. I'm sure Jason's trying to figure that out right this second.
Well, this is definitely on my watch list.
That is his job.
Yes. That's actually the only thing he does for our entire.
That's it.
No, I'm kidding. He does put together some great matches tonight. Questionable so far. No, I'm kidding. It's
It
this
was
is
great
obvious.
on paper.
Oh, I mean, it almost was lopsided.
The other way.
ladies
Yeah.
Yeah.
on paper.
It did. Strong start from him.
Until
but-
Cody showed up.
But this
But,
guy,
And,
Welcome
you
to-
know,
right on cue.
welcome to being asked to be dart partners with people. Although he's already thrown with Guy, so he can't
Yeah.
really get much better than that.
Byron Butterfield, 500 stars. Thank you, sir.
Byron,
He's like clockwork.
Terre Haute in the house. Appreciate that, Byron. Every week, man, I'm telling you. Every week, so many of these same people donate so many stars to us, and we can't thank you enough. All the support you guys give. Watch us every week.
Even the ones that don't donate that are showing
Yeah.
up and watching every week.
Hitting that
just
share
as
button
important.
for us is always amazing.
Yep.
Brian Drew, 100 stars.
I always say this, and I really mean it. Hitting that share button is so much more important to us to get as many people watching along with us at one time. It's always wonderful.
Yep. Like, share, subscribe. Let people know we're live every Tuesday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I made a lot of friends when I was in Vegas. Hopefully you guys are here. If you are, let me know. Hit that share button for me. Goes a long way. We truly appreciate it. As Cody having himself a little bit of an off round there, 22. He's done that a couple times after some tons. It happens.
It happens.
Still averaging 61, no biggie.
Yeah.
That's the difference between playing darts for a year versus more seasoned, talented dart players. They're just a little bit more consistent. They'll hit 60s instead of 22s when they're off. J-Mac on 307. A ton 40 here leaves 167. That's an out.
That was a rare time when Allie hit the first dart and pushed the next two.
I was surprised to see her miss the rest. I thought, here it comes.
I think what happened was the way the dart was sitting in there, she was trying to force the second and third dart, and it pushed it a little bit into the fives. Hannah's going to like where that first dart's laying, as you see there.
There we go.
Nice ton.
All right.
She just relaxed a little bit, and she finds it. The assassin today
Here he
is up.
Still edging it in.
Ugh.
Edging it, you know, for darts that are on the edge, man, just
Yeah.
can't be beat.
Nope. I mean, if he's missing, he's barely missing so far.
Yep.
And, man, I'm telling you, the comeback from leg number 1 of how shaky his hand was to start off with, hitting that double in leg number 2 really just changed everything for him tonight, I think.
Allie gives the ladies the first chance at an out shot.
Hey, that's, you know what? Honestly, it's been way too long since we've said that. And J-Mac's going to put some pressure on it.
Sure
He
does.
dropped that third one. He knows it. That thing floated down.
Trip
So-
20, trip
All
17
right.
for tops. Hannah can do this.
This would be a sweet out.
Yep.
This would warrant a B goes the D with one of these. Well, we
Mhm.
talked it into submission, and
She made it even. She made it
Not our
even.
fault.
and it has been submitted.
It's a good lead, 110.
Yep.
Left it even. So Cody on 1-2-1, 20 first start, ideally, as Dan Lobby Sr. would say.
Put an exclamation point on that.
98 left,
Well, good.
78 left. So left J-Mac with trip 18 for double 12. J-Mac will know what to do there, most likely. We've seen some interesting stuff from him today, which is different a little bit for J-Mac. He's one of the players who taught me to steal a little bit. So, I would have thought that he would have just done what he taught me, but apparently he's teaching me one thing and doing others.
Do as I say,
I
not
see
as
what
I
Jason
do.
says about those white flights, man. I'm having a little trouble with that one up there.
Yeah, you can only see it. You can only not see it when it's in the white side. The
Yeah.
white side.
Who
All
cares
right.
about those white sides?
18.
Well, most of them are small numbers, except for the bottom of the board.
All right.
60 left, 20 for tops. Jinx, you owe me a Coke for the match. Got
There
it.
it is.
Whoa! Wow,
1 for 1
that's
on
a
match
surprise.
darts. You blink and it's over, man.
And
That's a
men
surprise.
Take it.
But man,
No one called
what
this
a game
one.
from Cody tonight. I mean,
Welcome,
J-Mac, I mean, what a game.
welcome to the world, Cody Young.
Yep, look at that.
Well, that'll do it for me tonight. I've worked myself into being able to leave, and you're right there with me. I
Right
think.
on. Well,
So,
hey, it's
listen,
been good working with you.
Greg,
Great
I've
job, guys.
enjoyed
Thank you.
every second of
Thank
it.
you, Tim.
Head on
Thanks for
over
everything.
Punk Rock Night Saturday nights at
Yep.
the Mel,
Yep, check us out online, punkrocknight.com.
and if anything, you get to meet Greg.
Yeah.
I'll be
Thank you,
there.
thank you all for tuning in. Jason's coming up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So
So
we'll be right over.
So
with the
why-
winners here.
While the winners come up, I'm going to give you a heads up on our upcoming events here for 2 to Point streaming. On April 19th, we have that's tonight, Battle of the Sexes. April 26th is the Young Guns. We got some young talent coming in. And then May 3rd, we have the Siege Strangers Attack. We got some people out of town coming in to try to take over the Siege for here at the castle. And May 10th, the Siege, Jesus Comes to the Castle. We've been trying to get Jesus here for over a year. Finally, Jesus is coming to the castle. Also, one of our great sponsors and supporters, the Get Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill, they're having an Abby's Get Bent benefit on Saturday, June 18th. It starts at 11 a.m. at 5250 US 36 in Avon, Indiana. It's a massive concert. There's 4 bands. Soul Rocker, Dan Burnell Band, Jambox, Henry Lee Summer. They're going to have a ton of raffles, live silent auction. There'll be all the money is going to be donated to a scholarship in Abby's name, who was tragically taken way too soon. So please make sure you go out if you're able to get out June 18th. Go support this amazing event. Mike Grady does an amazing job getting this done every year, and this particular year, it's really near and dear to his heart. So please make sure to go June 18th at 11 a.m., 5250 US 36, Avon, Indiana, Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill, Abby's Get Bent benefit. So thanks, that. And just in time, we have the winners coming up, and here they are. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great match.
Well done, fellas.
Thank
Nice
you.
work. Nice work. Now, have you guys ever met each other before?
Negative.
Not before today.
Negative. Now, all right. So let me ask J-Mac first. I'm asking the same question to you, Cody. J-Mac, what do you think of Cody's game?
Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised.
He's only
Like,
been playing for a year, right?
He didn't look like he was under any pressure.
Yep.
99%
I
of that
was
match.
shaking about every throw, but that's all right.
Cody, what
Oh,
do you?
you could see the shaking.
Yeah, we
at
could-
the
that-
camera.
I
Yeah.
knew. I
You
knew. I
could
was
see
like,
the
"Ooh."
shaking.
Those
but
first
they were
two
throwing
first
straight.
two legs, we were able to see that shaking.
Yeah.
But,
Well, he had them all. He had them all.
now, Cody, what do you think of J-Mac's game?
Well, I heard he was state champion and whatnot before, so I was expecting, something. But
Yeah.
he shot well.
He shot well. He's got a great throw, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. Now, you were shaking the first couple of legs noticeably. Were you nervous out there at all?
I didn't feel like in my head nervous, but then like you pick it up and it's just like, oh, I don't know why I'm shaking.
I mean,
you
you're
can
in
see
a
it.
band,
But-
man.
Well, I do the sa-
You're
I
a
do the same thing in
bassist
that.
in a
I do
band.
the
I
same
mean,
thing
come
in that.
on.
Well, we were talking. I was like, what would you be more nervous about, playing on stream at a dart event or being on stage in a band?
Oh, I don't know. Band usually not playing that many people. I don't know how many people are watching, but it's probably more than most of the shows I've played. So I don't know. I get nervous playing bass too.
Now, J-Mac, you've played here at the house before. You and I are old friends.
Mhm.
You played here at the house before. Anything different this time? How was it for you this time?
I played in the first USA versus England match that we had back in the day, and there was a little bit of pride. We were going for it. Tonight was in my head just thinking, all right, just go out there and play and have some fun and try not to think about it as what it is. Just go out and think about it like it's a normal dart match.
Well, it seemed to work for you, especially when it came to scoring, because you should really seem to lead the way in scoring tonight, which is not what I would have thought, quite frankly. I would have thought you would have been one that would hit all the doubles, and Cody would have been one maybe to get some scoring. He like you, has got perfect form. But you really led the way in scoring tonight. You countless 123s and 125s, quite frankly. That must have frustrated you a little bit when the two of them landed in the trip 20, and then you'd get a trip 1 or a 5 or something.
Hey, to be honest, it was better than the 45s and 95s that I've been throwing leading up to this.
So when Cody started hitting all those doubles, did it make you relax a little bit? Like, okay, there's not as much pressure on me now.
Right, yeah. When I threw the first 6 darts at that out and didn't even sniff it, and I was like, oh man, it's gonna be one of those nights.
Sure.
You know? But then he comes out and he picks up right where I left off. So.
Well, Cody, we've made reference to it a couple of times tonight, but how about we give a little shout out to your band? What's the name of the band?
We are the Drive Back.
The Drive Back.
Yes.
And I shared the version of your song. What's the name of that song?
Untitled.
Untitled.
Funny enough. Yep.
Yeah. It's I shared it on the Indie Darts page, but guys, I'm gonna tell you, it sounds great. I've listened
Great
to
song.
it probably 20 times, and
Thank you.
But where's your band? Is your band playing anytime soon?
So we're not playing anytime soon. We actually go to Massachusetts to record a couple songs at the end of the week. So
okay,
and
excellent.
then after that, once we get all that done, start.
Then you'll
playing
have
again.
time to cover Castle
Yeah,
by
right. I was
Halsey,
gonna-
because we're gonna need a new song so we don't get copyright busted.
Yes.
All right. Well, if you can come up with a signature song, that'll be great.
Yep.
J Mac, where are you working at now? If I wanted to get better at golf, which quite frankly Tim could teach me some things about golf and improve my golf game.
Nope.
But where are you working at now? Tell me what if someone wanted to get lessons from you in the golf game, because if they saw you play darts tonight, they know you got to be better at golf.
Yes.
Where would they go? What would they do?
So I am the director of instruction at Hillcrest Country Club in Indianapolis now.
Okay.
And one of the beautiful things about that place is they allow me to bring in outside of the membership and teach.
Excellent.
So if you would like to get some help with your golf game, you just look me up on Facebook. I've got the public profile. Type in my first and last name, and then my link for booking a lesson it should be pinned at the top of my page.
Excellent.
So you can go there. You can send me a message, and I'll send you a link. But I do everything from club fitting, short game, long game, group clinics, family lessons, all kinds of stuff.
Well, that is fabulous. No, well, thank you guys both for being here. Congratulations. These trophies are yours to keep for and ever and ever.
There you go.
Let's go.
All right.
Tim and I will sign them if you want. Sean will sign it for $5. But thank you both for being here. Congratulations on your win.
Great job, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Tim, you want to announce next week's guest host?
Next week's guest host.
Do you remember who it is, Tim? Because it
is.
was your
It
suggestion,
was my
Tim.
suggestion. The one, the only, Mr. Chuck Taylor.
Chuck Taylor in the
Getting
house
on the
next
mic.
week.
And if you know Chuck, you know he's got the voice for it.
Yes, he
and,
does.
And a little tidbit talking to him.
So
he did it. He also did when he was in the military. He was on the radio station. So
I'm looking forward to
gonna be
having
awesome.
Chuck over. You had enough of Amber already. We're going to move on to Chuck now. So we're going to have Chuck over here as a guest host next week, folks. If you're just tuning in to us tonight for the first time ever, we do this every Tuesday at 8:00. We have top-level players like Danny Lobby, Larry Butler. We have mid-level players, and we have upper mid-level players like we had tonight with the ladies and these guys. And we have some novices, too. But we'll always commentate. We'll always have a guest host. I really can't thank you enough for tuning in and supporting us. It is truly very, very appreciative. Folks, have a great night. Be safe. Gentlemen, be safe getting home.
Thank you.
Everybody, take care. Good night, all.